I can't remember the last time we had an opportunity to look at this painting so closely and redo our technical analysis and just examine really every square inch of it, which is such a privilege for us since this painting is always on view somewhere.
I feel like it's a painting I thought I knew really well, and then we got it in here and out of the frame and started looking together, and I felt like it was a new painting for me. One of the things I remember so fondly about our experience with the painting, it was you calling me to come up to see it with ultraviolet light.
It's incredible to see. Vincent was very enamored with a particular lake pigment called geranium lake that under ultraviolet light fluoresces this very bright orange. So for example, with the title of the painting, La Berceuse, that is here in the lower right-hand corner, when you look at it in the gallery, many people don't even realize that it has the title written there on the side. But once you turn that ultraviolet light on it, it's like it just is on fire.
Pop when you flip the light switch, and I just thought, oh my goodness, something has really changed.
But he loved that pigment in particular, even though he knew, even at the time, that it wasn't light fast, but he thought he had found some kind of solution so that it would last. He unfortunately was wrong. With the flowers in the background, we know for a fact that they have faded. We know that they would once have been much more pink than they are now.
And for me, it's a painting that's already so bold in its coloration. To imagine that it had even more color when it was new is really astonishing to imagine.
When you first look at the painting, you're looking at the orange dots as a pattern in the background, the blue circles, the orange dots, and it all seems very regular and even. But once we were really looking closely, for example, over here on the left-hand side, you see the paint must have been kind of runny when he was using it at certain points. So it started to run down the surface, and obviously he didn't like that. And you can see he scraped off the orange paint in some of those areas. And then most bizarrely of all, we found a few areas where the drips actually run in the opposite direction, which could only have occurred if he had the painting turned upside down.
It gets you closer to thinking about him being there, him in the process of making. The paint is literally wet. I mean, the paint is dripping. It's so wet.
I'm curious what you think about his application of color, his choice of color here. What is that saying to you?
We know that portraiture was really important to Vincent. He writes about portraiture being what brings out the best and the most serious in him. He's really seeking something that can have a deeper, a bigger resonance than just capturing the individual's features. Yes, he wants to capture what the person looks like, but more than that, he wants it to have the possibility to be full of feeling, full of expression. And you need these amped up colors to be able to get to that kind of plane. And those things that really bring you closer to the artist are such powerful reminders that this is something that a person made, and made with care, made with love, made with great attention. That's part of what fascinates me so much about understanding his working process, his use of colors, and also the way he's making something that we're meant to spend time with.